This is my 2020 end of year going into 2021 setup. I know this year's been crazy in all regards and the setup's changed a massive amount. I have a whole new beast powering the setup, and gone is my 6-year-old laptop that had been so faithful. There is a video for most of the products I mention in this video on my channel, so go check that out if you need more information, the review and unboxing, and if there's anything that you'd like to see that I don't have a video on, leave it in the comments down below. The whole setup is currently sitting on an IKEA Linmon with a Dill's leg. I've had this combination for almost 2 years now, and it's still doing great. This is a smaller size, there's been no sag, and it comes in at only 100 centimeters by 60 centimeters. On the desk, I have my Peripherals, which for me, right now, is the HyperX Alloy Origins Core TKL keyboard that I've spray lubed, video on that coming in 2021, and the Logitech G305 wireless lightspeed mouse, which is sitting on a Razer Goliath speed mousepad. The mousepad is a smaller size because I kind of got the mousepad before I started gaming again, and now that I am gaming more, I do realize that I need a bigger mousepad. I recently picked up the SteelSeries Arctis One wireless, and that's what I've been rocking for the majority of the time that I've been gaming over the past month. And when I'm not using the SteelSeries headset, I'm using my Logitech Z207 speakers that are pretty decent for general listening, but definitely lack the deep bass as they have no dedicated subwoofer. I'm currently recording this video on the Fifine T669 USB microphone, and this was one of my favorite pickups of this year, as I feel it's greatly improved the audio quality of my videos, and it just sounds amazing even when I'm gaming or I have virtual meetings, which I'm sure a lot of you can relate to. Now, I picked up the starter kit for the microphone, which includes the boom arm, the pop filter, and the whole combination comes in well under 100 Canadian dollars, usually closer to 50 to 60 US dollars. The next thing I have on my desk, or well, kind of connected to my desk, is my monitor. I'm still rocking my old Dell 2417H monitor, and they do have a newer model of this monitor out, and I believe they're going to be releasing an even newer one coming in 2021, as this monitor does release on a 2-year cycle. But I mean, the monitor is capped at 60 Hz, not the best for gaming. At the time that I got it, it was really good for color accuracy, and it still is. But a lot of the even gaming monitors have caught up to this now. The monitor definitely needs to be upgraded, and that is something I'm looking into for 2021. Now, the monitor is connected to a monitor arm that I got off Amazon. I don't want to butcher the name, so I'm not going to see it on screen now. And then on top of the monitor, I have the BenQ screen bar that has honestly changed the game for me in terms of lamps on my desk. It takes up no space on my desk, and it actually shines up the whole thing. So if I'm working late at night, I need to write something down, a lamp that connects to your monitor the way the screen bar does is probably the only lamp I'll be using on my desk setup from now on. Now that we've covered everything on my desk, I guess we can look kind of around the desk, and I just want to start with the walls. So on the left and right side of my setup, you'll notice these gray panels, which are actually sound dampening panels, and they do a pretty decent job at making the audio sound a bit better, but obviously they're not as good as the foam panels that you'll see on most setups. And just to brighten up the space a bit more, as well as add some much needed storage space, I picked up these IKEA pegboards from IKEA, and I picked up a bunch of accessories. And the beautiful thing about this is down the line, I can get more accessories, I can remove things. It's very customizable and allows me to store all my things that I use commonly, like my cables. I have my DJI Osmo carrying case, I have a bunch of pins, my LED light remote, some camera accessories, as well as batteries and memory cards. This allows for a personal touch on my setup while keeping it very practical. Now let's look right below that and get to the powerhouse of my setup, which is my custom built PC. It's running a 2060 Super and a Ryzen 5 3600 with 32 gigabytes of RAM enclosed in the NZXT H510 Elite case. I did opt for a 750 watt power supply as well as an X570 motherboard so that I can easily upgrade to the 5000 series of processors and potentially even a 30 series GPU whenever those get back in stock. And the PC is currently sitting on a lax side table from IKEA. In terms of cable management, I've tried my best to keep it as minimal as possible, and to help me do that, I've used the IKEA Signum rack. It holds all my power bars, excess cables, and you'll also notice that I have LED lights under my desk. And the ones I'm using are from Govee. They come with a wireless remote control as well as a connected controller that I've mounted under my desk, allowing me to turn the lights on from either the remote control, or if I'm just sitting, it's as simple as reaching to the side of my desk and turning it on, lowering the brightness, or even changing the color. The remote allows you to save 6 different custom settings, which is perfect for me as I do like to change up the colors of my setup every couple of months. I guess I should also mention the chair I'm using, as I sit in this for multiple hours every day, and this is a Costco exclusive here up in North America, and it's called the Bayside Mesh 4. It seems to go in and out of stock multiple times a year, so depending when you're actually watching this video, they might have it in stock, they might not. That pretty much sums up my whole setup. If you enjoyed this video and want to follow the journey of where I take this setup next, hit that subscribe button and smash that like button for me. And Happy New Year, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.